A large explosion, heard throughout Arlington, shocked residents in the Bluemont neighborhood on Saturday evening as a police standoff took a dramatic turn. The incident unfolded at a duplex, where a suspect engaged in an ongoing confrontation with law enforcement authorities. The explosive event occurred as police, including a SWAT armored vehicle, moved in to apprehend the suspect, who had been firing a flare gun over nearby Fields Park. The duplex was engulfed in a massive fireball, leaving nearby residents stunned and shaken. Arlington County Police reported that the suspect fired shots at officers attempting to execute a search warrant just before the explosion. As officers were attempting to execute a search warrant at the residence, the suspect discharged several rounds inside the home, said the Arlington County Police Department. Subsequently, an explosion occurred at the residence, and officers continue to investigate the circumstances of the explosion. Residents in the immediate vicinity were instructed to shelter in place, while others were evacuated by the police. The blast reportedly destroyed the entire duplex, leaving one neighbor to lament the loss of a home adjacent to the explosion. Firefighters worked diligently to extinguish residual fires from the blaze several hours after the explosion, as investigators, including the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, combed through the scene. Initial reports suggested the possibility of multiple burn victims, but by 9:30 p.m., police clarified that there were only minor injuries, with no one transported to the hospital. Eyewitnesses recounted the terrifying experience of the explosion. One resident described how the blast literally shook my bed, while another mentioned being in the shower at the time. Videos shared on social media captured the chaotic scene as the house was engulfed in flames. Alex Wilson, a neighbor who recorded the incident, revealed that the suspect, identified as James Yu, fired a rifle at the police as they attempted to enter the residence. Wilson reported seeing at least one injured officer after the explosion. Representative Don Beyer expressed his concern on social media, stating that he is monitoring the emergency response to a major explosion in the Bluemont neighborhood of Arlington tonight. Delegate Patrick Hope, who resides in the area, also shared his experience on social media, stating, "For all who are checking in, my family and I are fine, but our house shook, and we could see the flames from our front yard." The incident began around 4:45 p.m. when police responded to reports of shots heard in the 800 block of N. Burlington Street. A preliminary investigation indicated that the suspect, James Yu, had discharged a flare gun from his residence. The situation escalated, leading to the explosion around 8:25 p.m. James Yu, the suspect, has a history of erratic behavior, as evidenced by his social media posts and past confrontations with neighbors. Authorities have not yet provided information on his current status or the specific charges he may face. As investigations continue, the Arlington community is left grappling with the aftermath of a harrowing event that unfolded in the heart of their neighborhood. Remember to subscribe to Breaking Through News on the Newsbreak app or on our website at breakingthrough.com to stay up to date on the investigation into this explosion.